back and check on.
Okay, here we are. We're back in the saddle here. We're at the lovely Diamond Billiard Room in Midlothian, Virginia, off of US 60, Midlothian Turnpike outside of Richmond. A totally beautiful venue. The Dorsey family does a magnificent job in this place. It's a hotbed of pool and billiards pool. That they have junior leagues, lots of tournaments, lots of stuff going on here. Great food. Been coming here 7 years and I'm yet to be disappointed with their food. This first match is gonna pit Miss Liz Taylor, originally from the New England area, and former player on the Ladies WPBA Classic Ladies Tour. And her opponent is from Virginia, I believe from the Tidewater area, Miss Cheryl Pritchard. Cheryl is a real lover of the game. She doesn't miss many dances. She's an all-universe referee. Real nice person. Known her for some years now. Liz Taylor on the break. She's the left-hander, and we're going to get the show underway. Okay, the folks are playing on this TV table this weekend. They're playing with Aramuth Pro Cup TV balls, and they're playing on a diamond table with 4.5 inches across the points. A diamond pro table, deep pockets, very, very tough, demanding table. And just a wonderful place to play. Great lighting. Just as good as it gets here. I'm George Hammerbacher, voice of the Action Pool Tour. I'm an advanced level instructor, Professional Billiard Instructor Association out of Baltimore, Maryland. Voice of the Action Tour. This is my beginning of my 7th season. Okay, and the game is 10 ball that we're playing here, and the players we drew 15 ladies, I believe, for the Virginia State 10 ball championship. There's one push out after the break. Cheryl pushed out, and looks like she's going to take a jump shot over the 4 ball. It's just a wild guess. But she has some can have pretty good success with a shot like this. Might even get position if she happens to corral it. She made this is 10 ball is a different sport from 9 ball altogether, folks. It's call your ball, call your pocket. The rules of this tournament, the 10 ball does not count on the break. 3 consecutive fouls by the same player in the same game constitutes automatic loss of game. Okay. This Diamond Billiard Room is just a tremendous place to play. If I didn't live 165 miles from here, I'd wear this joint out. You can more than trust me on that one. Great place to play. A real hotbed. People show up for their pool in this Virginia. If a ball is pocketed in another pocket than that the shooter calls, the incoming shooter has his or her option to make the previous shooter shoot again. That's one of the little wrinkles at 10 ball. For instance, she called the 8 ball on that 1-8 combination, but if the 1 happened to go in, that Cheryl would have been in her rights to have Liz shoot again. Safeties have to be called. Okay, good combination. Okay. Besides the diamond pool tables, Aramith balls, Simonis cloth, all other sponsors of the Action Pool Tour this season include Kamui Products, makers of great tips, chalk. She might have fallen. She might call this safety or cross side. I think she might play safety. She called cross side. She might have left a kick at it off the side rail here. But remember, all the time the players have to call their pocket. Liz might be kicking and trying to come and knock it in the cross side pocket. Nice effort, good hit. With a good hit, that 2 ball hit a cushion after contacting the cue ball, and that made it illegal safety. This might be safe behind the 6. This is the 7 ball. Oh, she cut the room rent down the table, and so this is a tough hit here. Yeah, that was a real difficult shot. Okay, in this situation, Cheryl has ball in hand, and Liz is on 1 foul. Okay, this is on Cheryl's good side of the table as a lefty. She wants to get position so she can go from the 2 to the 3 ball, and then the 3 to the 4. Draw it back to where cue ball is now. That's a little too far, might be. That isn't what she wanted, I don't think. She's basically straight in. She would like to have been where she could have just naturally taken the angle. Now she's going to have to draw it back towards her hand. That's as good as she could have hit it. Good shot. This is a nice shot here. This is a good natural line to get really good position with this 5 ball.
I should have been more patient with the ref there. Hard to get tight. It is. It bends, it flexes.
So it's difficult
she's going to have to reach for this ball. A lot of players these days, well, she's going to use the rake, for goodness sake. The moose head, very, very common portable bridge. I carry one myself in my bag when I'm going to go play. Has lots of good cueing positions.
Mitch Trainham. Mitch Trainham, if you're here, come to the tournament desk. And if you know that Mitch isn't here, let me know real quick. Mitch?
This shot here probably require high left English and might end up 3 cushions to the position on the 7 going forward and then to the side and then across.
Calcutta. Everybody get that money ready. I'm going to list your players one more time for you guys. My name is Steve Fleming, Jason Trigo, Thomas Ruin, Jason Anderson, Sean Sporliger, Chris Bruner, Scott Roberts, Brian Bryant, Matt McCurry, Randy Hodges, Eric Moore, Luther Pickrell, Matt Raven, Bill Dugan, Mark Nanishi, Eric Sims, Shane Wolford, David Hunt, Ray Mark Lynn, Kenny Miller, Thomas Haas, Scott Haas, Toby Jackson, Maurice King, R.J. Carmona, Greg Stevens, Jake Boston, Larry Kressel, Mitch Trainham, David Airfield, Mike Glenn, Tim McClure, Will Miller, John Melia, Junior Breeden, Jason Stanley, Chris Wilson, Cody Morissette, Shane Buchanan, Brandon Shuck, Andrew Steffen, Tony Montalvo, Dan Mesker.
Looks like it's potential. She might have to get the jump rod out.
John Newton, Kenny Graham, and Jeff White.
Cheryl got scotched by the.
All right, let's start the bidding off with your choice. We're going to have the first choice. We're going to start that bid off at $200. Somebody give me $200 on a first choice bid. Anybody in the field? 200. You got 200? You got 200, looking for 250. Choice of the field, got 200. Looking for 250. 200, we got 250 here. 250, looking for 300. We got 3. How about 350? 350, look for 350. Got 300? Looking for 350. 300 on any choice in the field. 300. $300. Looking for 350. 350. We got 350. Looking for 400. 350. Looking for 4. Choice. We have 4 here. 450. Look for 450. We have 400. Looking like 2 guys in here, guys. 400.
Liz Taylor takes a 1-0 lead here.
We have 450, looking for 500 for choice. 450, looking for 500 on the choice.
This is an alternate break format.
450 going once. 450 going twice. First choice sold for $450.
Cheryl got a bum break there.
Who's your player? Brandon Shuff is off the list. Second choice starting at 200. Starting at 200. Looking for 250 for the second choice. Brandon Shuff is gone. Plenty of names left. 250. Looking for Lee here. 250 over here. How about 300? 250. Looking for 3. We have 250. Second choice in the tournament. Looking for 300. 250. Looking for 3. 250. Looking for 3. Let's get these numbers up, guys. 250. Looking for 3. We have 250 for the second choice. 250, second choice. Going once. We got 300. Let's have 350.
Cheryl breaks in a ball.
$300 bid. Looking for 350. 350 back here. We got 350. Looking for 400. Got a $350 bid. We got 400. Looking for 450. We got a $400 bid. Looking for 450. Got 400, looking for 450. 400, looking for 450. 400, going once.
Other sponsors, the Action Pool Tour, include Ozone
We got
Billiards.
450 right here. Got Got a 450 bid, looking for 500. We got a 450 on the second choice.
Predator cues
Looking
and
for $500.
products.
Anything above 450, we'll take two.
They make more than just high-tech cues and shafts these days.
450 going once. We got 450.
A true titan of the industry.
Sold $450.
Q Sports International, Nevada. They own PCA pool leagues. Mr. Ozzie Reynolds is now the boss in that organization and owner. He's the original founder of the Action Tour.
All right, going down the list, we have last year's #1 ATP ranked player in the whole Action Pool Tour. It's Steve Fleming. Somebody started bidding off at Steve Fleming off for $30. Let me have 30 on Steve. Somebody give me $30 on Steve Fleming.
Right here. Right here, 30.
I hear 30. $30, looking for 40. $40 on Steve Fleming. We have $30 on Steve. #1 player on ATP last year. APT Tour, $30. Remember, for $40, look for 40. We got $30, looking for $40. 30, looking for 40. $30, going once. 30, going twice. I got it over here. We got $40. 40, looking for 50. Got $40, looking for 50. $40, looking for 50.
Liz has a reasonable layout.
Got 50 here.
Got to get from the 4 to the 5. That's the
50, looking for 60.
it's pretty good if you can do that.
$60, looking for 70. We got 60, looking for 70. $60, looking for 70. 60, looking for 70. We got
Q
$60,
Sports International owns
$60.
the PCA pool leagues.
Sold himself, $60. Good luck, Steve.
That could have been a little bit stronger. This is a tough shot.
And #2 on the Action Pool Tour, Jason Trico. Let's start the bidding at $20 on Jason Trico. Yell it out, guys. We got $30 on Jason. Let's jump that up to $40.
Jumped off of it a little bit.
$30.
She's left Cheryl a long, difficult shot.
$30 on Jason. $30.
And
$30.
very, very tough.
$30 on Jason. Going once. 30. Going twice.
We have
Sold. $30. See Grant right here.
we have the Haselman and Hunt family dentistry. Dr. Dave Hunt, great player from this Richmond area. Wonderful guy. Known him for 20 years. Good man. He's sponsor of this tour as well.
$30 on Thomas. We got 20 on Thomas. $20.
He's
20 going twice.
one of the best strokes I've ever seen on a working man.
Jason Anderson. Jason Anderson.
Oh, wow, what a cut.
Looking for $20 for Jason. $20 on Jason. 20 going once. Going twice. And we'll put him in the field. Good luck, Jason. Sean Spoiler. Where you at, Sean? Want yourself for 20?
This is a pretty natural looking layout here.
$30 on Sean.
Just get any kind of shape on the 7. Just probably just roll this in soft. It should be perfect on the 7.
Sold for yourself for $20. Now, after this, we have the
It's done a little hard.
State 9-ball champion, Chris Bruner. Let's start the bidding off at $50 on Chris Bruner. Somebody give me $50 on Chris Bruner. I hear 60. We skipped right over. Let's go 80. We got $60 on Chris Bruner. Let's go $80. We got 80. We got 80 here. Look for $100. $100. We got 100. 120. 120. 120. We have 100 here. Look for 120. You want 120 on this? We got 120.
Can't do that.
We're at 120.
Left Liz a very, very attractive scoring opportunity.
160. Current 9-ball Virginia State champion.
Like to get our cue ball right back where it is.
160, looking for 180. How about 180 on Chris Bruner? 180. We're at 160.
That's
We're at 160. Virginia State 9-ball champion, 160. The reigning Virginia State.
lots of high left. There comes like 3
160 going
cushions
once.
all the way
160.
around and back.
Going twice. I hear 180. How about 200? We want to go 200. We got 200 here.
I
How
have to
about
hit
220?
this with a good amount of
200.
pace.
How about 220? 200. 220. That raining got that thing out. I'm telling you right now. It's a raining now. It ain't in the past. It's raining. $200. Looking for 220. 200 going once.
Oh, she took the inside
Going
route.
twice. Sold for $200. Congratulations.
Oh, okay. It's a don't worry.
Looks like 2-rail possession.
Not at all anywhere.
Gonna draw it. And then come back.
Scott Roberts is next. Let's start the bidding on Scott at $20. Somebody start the bid. How much? We got $25 is open and then let's go $40. $25 looking for $40 on Scott Roberts. Roberts is a very strong player. Gonna make a good showing today. We hear 30 back here. Let's go 30. Let's go 40. I hear 40. 40. Let's go 50. We got $40 looking for $50. $40 looking for 50 on Scott Roberts. Got 50
That was a
right
nice
here.
shot.
60. 60. Looking for 60. Got 60 here. How about 70? 70. That's 60 looking for 70. Scott Roberts. 70 here. How about 80? 70 looking for 80. $70 looking for 80.
Liz
Scott
Taylor
Roberts.
takes a 2-0
$80
lead.
bid now. How about 90?
Other
Somebody show me on up to 100 so I can save some.
other sponsors of the Action Pool Tour
We got 100 right
include
there. Let's go 120.
Viking Cues
John, 120.
out of Wisconsin, Madison. I lived in Wisconsin for a couple different intervals in my life, and
$100.
I played lots of people playing with Viking Cues. I hit lots of balls with them, and they're a top-rate American-made
140.
product.
Got 120
just-
looking for 140.
It's
120 looking for
very,
140.
very highly
140
respected for 40, 50 years easy.
Sold for 120.
Nice.
Right there, big ring.
Very, very strong cue maker.
Brian, where you at, Brian? I'm gonna start your bidding off at $20. Got 20 on the side.
OzoneBilliards.com about anything you could
$20 bid on
think
Brian.
of
Anybody for 30?
for
$20 bid. Anybody look for 30?
your game room.
20, going twice. We got 30 right there in the door. How about $40? Looking for 40, we got 30. Janet's at 30, looking for $40. You got 40, looking for 50. 40, looking for 50. 40 right here, Janet. 40, looking for 50. $40, going once. 40, going twice. Sold for $40.
That's a pretty good shot there. In fact, you got probably
Matty Arcuri, let's start your bidding off at 20. Where you at, Matty? Matty, got yourself for 20? Anybody with Matty for $30? Start himself for 20, how about 30? Somebody $30. You have 20, looking for 30. $20 going once. 20 going twice. Sold to himself for 20, good luck today.
see if that 9-ball would have gone in.
Randy, $20.
Liz could have conceivably made
Anybody got Randy for $30?
Cheryl shoot again. Now
Anybody for $30?
she called the kick.
Randy going once for 20. Going twice. You got yourself for 20, good luck to you.
Nice hit.
Won a lot of tournaments, too many to write down. Fourth in the state of Virginia and all other counties around. Eric Moore, let's start the bidding with Eric off at $50. Somebody give me $50 on Eric Moore. Somebody give me $50 on Eric Moore. I hear 100 on Eric over here. Let's go 150. I got 100 over here on Eric Moore. 150. Somebody give me 150 on Eric Moore. 150 on Eric. How about 2? We got 150 looking for 2. 150, looking for 2 on Eric Moore. 150, looking for 2. I hear 2 here. How about 250? We have 200, looking for 250. 200, looking for 250. I got a $200 bid on Eric Moore, looking for 250. I hear 220. Let's go 240. 220, looking for 240. We got 240 here. How about 240? We're looking for 260. Who had a 220 bid over here? At 240, looking for 260. Looking for 260 on Eric Moore. We got 240, looking for 260. One of the strongest players in the field, guys. 240. We got 250. How about 260? We're at 250. We're 260. We have 260. How about 270? Where'd you go, Chris? 260. Looking for 270. 260. I'm looking for 270. We got 270 right here. How about 280?
Attempted
280.
safety didn't quite pan out.
290. We're at 280. $300 bid is now in. How about 320? We have a $300 bid on Eric Moore, looking for 320. 300, looking for 320. 320 here. How about 340? Let's go 340 on Eric Moore. We're at 320, looking for 340. 320, looking for 340. 320, looking for 340.
Good stroke from
Going
Liz.
once. 320, going twice. Sold for $320. Nice bet. Our next player is Luther Pickrell. Where you at, Luther?
Right here.
Luther.
Right here.
Luther. Got yourself for 20, Luther?
Yeah.
Got yourself for 20, Luther? All right. How about it? Somebody give me $30 on Luther Pickrell. Got 20 on Luther, looking for 30. 20 looking for 30. 20 looking for 30. 20 going once. 20 going twice. Sold to himself for $20. Good luck, Luther. Matt Radin. Matt Radin. Matt. You have yourself for 20, Matt? All right. Anybody? Matt Radin. I've been watching him hit today. He's hitting good. $30. We're looking for $30 on Matt. Got 20, looking for 30 on that. 20 looking for 30.
Cheryl left an open shot, but
20.
the
Going
cue
twice.
ball's going to get
Sold to yourself for
in
20.
a tangle with those balls, maybe. And she's got to come across the 5.
Let's start the bidding at $20 on Mr. Bill Dugan. Mr. Bill Dugan, $20. Somebody give me 20 on Bill Dugan. We got 20, looking for 40. Let's jump up to 40 on Bill Dugan. Very strong player. We got 40 here. How about 50? Let's go 60. We got 40 on Bill Dugan. Somebody give me $60 on Bill Dugan. Very strong player. Very strong player. $40 looking for 60. $40 looking for 60. 40 looking for 60. 40 going once. 40 going twice. Sold to Raymar for $40. That's a great value. Mark Nanashe. Mark, $20 on yourself, Mark. Got 20. Anybody looking for $30 on Mark? We got 20 on Mark, looking for 30. 20 looking for 30.
Good effort, tough cut.
$30 going once. 20 going twice. Sold to himself for $20. Good luck today, Mark. Derek Sim. Derek, got 20 on Derek. Anybody with 30 on Derek? 100 on the. We have 20 on Derek. Anybody for $30 on Derek? 30 on Derek. We got a $50 bid on Derek. 50 over here. How about $70? $70 with Jake. Let's go $90. $90. You got a $100 bid on Derek right now with 100. Look for 120, Jake. 100. 120. Jake's got 120. 120. How about 140, Raymond? 140 is the bid now. Let's go 160. 160. We got 160. How about 180? 180 is the bid. 200. Let's round it up to 200. What do you say, Jake?
200.
$200. Let's go 220. We got a $200 bid. Looking for 220. We have 220. Looking for 240. We got 220. Looking for 240. 220. Looking for 240. We're bidding on.
Other sponsors of the Action Pool Tour include Grant Wylie Photography out of Virginia Beach.
Sold, Raymar.
Grant is the husband of Chris Wylie, co-owner of the Action Pool Tour, along with Tiger Baker.
Shane, 20 on yourself, Shane. Anybody want Shane for $30? Somebody hit $30 on Shane. You got 20? Looking for 30. I hear 30 over here. How about 40? 40 is a bid. How about 50? We have 40. We have 40 from Dana. How about 50?
We also have Tiger products, Tiger,
I got 60.
and the new X2 series.
What do you want? 90?
Thank you again
Look
for
90. Look for 100.
your continuing support.
120. What do you say, Chris? Or Janet. You're still in there, Janet. Got 100. Look for 120 from Janet. 120. Look for 140. 130. 140 is good. 140. How about 160?
Well,
Chris. We're at 140. Looking for 160.
On that particular shot,
Looking for 160.
Liz might have had her shoot again, but she has an open shot on the 7.
Looking for 180.
Long shot.
Looking for 180.
It'll come back about a foot or so, maybe.
We're going to go 2 on this one, Janet. We're at 180. Looking for 200. That's going once. Going twice. Sold for 180. Good luck today. Okay, before we start this bid, if y'all can give a little warm round of applause to Mr. Dave Hunt for helping sponsor this tournament today. Give him a hand. We really appreciate what he's done for us. Thank you, Dave. Dave, you want yourself for 20? We'll take 20. How about $30 on Dave Hunt? Somebody, $30. Okay, we got 30 here. How about 40? 40. We have 40. How about 50? Have 40 on Dave. How about 50? This might be $50. We got 50 on Dave. 50. Look for 60. 50. Look for 60. We have 60. How about 70? $70. $70. Looking for $70. Dave's got himself for 60. Anybody 70? $60. Dave Hunt going once. Going twice. Sold to yourself. Good luck today, man.
Pretty shot from Cheryl. Looks
Another
like
strong player. This one's from the Peninsula.
high left ball.
Finished in the top 4 in our last event. Let's start the bidding off for $20 on Kenny Miller. Kenny Miller. Slightly 20 on Kenny. What do you think? Kenny, all right. 20 on Kenny. Someone give me 30 on Kenny Miller. Strong player out of Southside. $20. Look for 30 on Kenny. 20 on Kenny. Look for 30. $20. Look for 30. I hear 30. How about 40? Great catch for 30. Look for 40. Kenny, you want yourself for 40. Sitting at 30. Look for 40, Kenny. $30. Look for 40. What do you say, Kenny? 30. Look for 40. 40. I hear 40. I hear 40 over here. How about 50? We have 50. Looking for 60. Got $50. Looking for 60. $50. Looking for 60. 50. Looking for 60. We have 60. Looking for 70.
Cheryl Pritchard gets on the board, trails 2 games to 1.
Got 70, looking for 80. 70, looking for 80. 70 going once. 70 going twice. We have 80. 80, look for 90. 90 to 100.
I know, really.
80. 80 going once. He's
If
out.
only any of them were
Going
intentional,
twice.
I just feel good about myself.
Sold for $80. Can you do it?
Right? You have to hit them a bunch of times and then
We're
it'll
about
do it
halfway
in a
through
second.
there.
I see a pattern.
Thomas Haas. Let's talk Thomas Haas. Let's start him off at $50. $50 is a bid right here. $70. Somebody got it for 50. Anybody? $70. Tommy Haas. $50 a bid. $50 a bid. Look for 70. 50's a bid. Look for 70. 50's a bid. Look for 70. $50 going once. 50 going twice. $60 is the bid. Now 70. We got 70. Got 70 real quick. Looking for 80. You got 80? Come on. 8 more. Got 70. Looking for 80. 70. Looking for 80. 70 going once. 70 going twice. Sold for $70. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2017 Diamond Open champion and also won the New Jersey State Amateur Championship this year, Scott Haas. Let's start him off at $50. Somebody start Scott off at 50 bucks. Scott Haas, $50. Somebody give me a bid of 50. $20 is starting bid. Let's go 30 on Scott. We got 20 looking for 30. 20 looking for 30. Got 30? Did I hear a yes over there? All right, I got 30. 30 looking for 40.
40!
I hear 40. Where's my 40? 40 over here with George. Just jump it up to $60. We got 40 looking for $60 for Scott Haas. 40 looking for 60. I hear 50 here, so let's go 50 looking for 60. 60? 60, I hear 80 behind me. How about 100? Got 80, we got 100. $100 bid. Let's jump it up to 120. Got a $100 bid, look for 120. On Scott Haas. 110 is the bid. 110. How about 120? 110. Look for 120. 110. Look for 120. 110. Looking elsewhere now. 110. We got it. 110. Look for 120. 110 going once.
This is an interesting shot here.
Got 120. Look for 130. 120.
It's a real, just a ticky
Got
safety.
120 going once. We got 130. How about 140? 130. Look for 140. 130.
Wow, ball went all the way around.
140. 130 going once. 130 going twice. Sold for $130. Nice clap. Toby Jackson. Toby. Got yourself for 20, Toby? Toby sold for $20. Anybody for 30? $20 Toby on himself going once.
Liz fans on the one, give Cheryl Pritchard ball in
Sold to
hand.
yourself for $20. Good luck today. Maurice King. Maurice. Where's Maurice? You got yourself for 20, Maurice. Give Maurice $20. Anybody for $30 on Maurice King? $30 on Maurice King. You want yourself for 40, Maurice? You got 30 bid with Eric. You want 40? $30 going once. 30 going twice. Sold to Eric Moore for $30. This is your 2015 Virginia 9-ball champion, Mr. R.J. Carmona. Somebody started to bid off at $50 on R.J. He's worth 50. We got 50 right here. How about $75 on R.J.? We have a $50 bid on R.J. Let's take it to 75.
Yeah, make
I have
it
50 on R.J. Let's take it to 75. $50 bid on R.J. Let's take it to 75. $50. This will be a steal of the tournament here. $50. 75 bid. Anybody?
60.
$50 going once.
60.
I hear 60 over here. Let's go 70. We got 70. $70 bid. Look for 80, George. We got 80. 80. 90. Back to you for 100. George, 100. We got 90. Look elsewhere. $90 bid. Looking for $100. $90 bid. Looking for $100. R.J. Carmona. $90 going once. 90 going twice. Oh, they've got a $100 bid right here. 100. Looking for 110. 110's a bid. How about 120, man? 120. 120's a bid. How about 130? We're at 120. Looking for 130. We got 130. It's jumping up to 40. 140. What do you say, Graham? 140. 140. 140. We're going one more time. 140. You get them at 150. 150. Anybody? 160. 160. 160. 150. Going once. 150. Going twice. Sold for $150. This man won the Peninsula Event 10-ball champion about 3 tours ago on the Action Pool Tour. Great player. Let's start to bid off Greg Sabins at $30. Somebody give me Greg Sabins at $30. Greg Sabins, $30. Greg, you got yourself for 30? Let's go 40. $30 bid, looking for 40 on Greg Sabins. Won about 3 tours ago, he won first place. Looking for $40. We have 30 on Greg, looking for 40. 30, looking for 40. 30 going once. Going twice. Sold himself for 30. Great buy, Greg. Good luck to you.
A nice shot from Cheryl.
Start Jake off at $20. Somebody give me $20. Jake Lawson. Where's Jake? Got for $20. He's outside. Somebody give me $30 on Jake. Got $30 on Jake. Somebody want to go 40 on Jake. We're $30 on Jake, looking for 40. $30 bid, looking for $40 on Jake Lawson. 30, looking for 40. 30, going once. 30, going twice. Sold for $30. This man here beat a field of over 5,000 people at a tour last year. I think it was 5,000 people. They won first place. Larry Kressel. Let's start the bidding off of Larry at $50. Somebody start with $50 on Larry Kressel. I hear 50 over here on Larry. Let's go 70. Somebody need to give me $70 to get a hold of Larry Kressel. $50 over here on you, Larry. Need 70. I think it was 5,000 people in that tournament, right? The way I read it, I think it was 5,000 people. But got a $50 bid on you, looking for 70. Got a $50 bid on Larry Kressel, looking for 70. I hear 70. How about 90? Go 90. We got 90 here. How about 120? Let's jump it up if we're going to go. $90 bid looking for 120. $90 bid looking for 120. Larry Kressel. 90 going once. We got $100. How about 110? $100. We got 110 here. How about 120? We got 110 looking for 120. We have 120. 130. We got 120. Look for 130. 120. Look for 130. 120. Going once.
That's a bad ball miss there.
130. We got 140. Look for 150. 140. Look for 150. 150. Looking for 160 on Larry Kressel. We got 150. Looking for 160. We got 160. 160. Going once. 160. Going twice. And sold. Goodbye. Mitch Trainer. Mitch Trainham. Mitch Trainham. You want yourself for 20, Mitch? All right. Anybody want Mitch for 30? $20 bid on Mitch Trainham. Look for 30. Mitch going once. I hear 30 over here. How about 40? Mitch, you want yourself for 40? You got 40? No, 30? $30 going once. Here's for $30. Going twice. I hear 40 over here, right at the buzzer. How about 50? We got a $40 bid. Look for 50. $50. What do you say there? We got 50 looking for 60. 50 looking for 60. 50 going once. 50 going twice. Sold for $50.
That's a bleed in a little short. This is an interesting shot. It looks like she might be better off to play for the bank in the side and stick for the 10 for the win if she.
David Harefield. David Harefield. Where you at, Dave? $20 on yourself, sir. $20. Anybody, David? $30. Need 30 on David? Taking another step. $20 on Dave. Going once. 20. Going twice. Sold to yourself and good luck to you. Mike Lynn. Mike Lynn. Get yourself for 20, Mike. Somebody give me $30 on Mike Lynn. I got 20. Somebody give me 30 on Mike Lynn. $20. Going once. I hear 30 over here. 30. You want 40, Mike? Got 30 on yourself? You want 40?
I don't know. I'd have thought the bank might have been a better position play.
50 looking for 60.
He couldn't get straight in on the ball.
Got 60 looking for
But
70.
she cuts these balls good. This is one of Cheryl's better shots. These thin cuts up the rail. And she falls on it natural if she makes it.
Tim McClure. Tim McClure. Tim McClure. Where you at? Where's Tim at? Tim, you got yourself for 20. Where's Tim? Tim, you got yourself for 20.
She cuts these balls down the rail good.
Who we got 10 for 20? Where we at, Tim? Anyway, I can for $20. Tim going once. Going twice. And to the field. Will Miller. Will Miller. Will. So you got yourself for 20. Trying yourself for 20. $5 bid on Will. $5. You got 5 on Will. I tell you what, Will.
Cheryl puts his balls down the rail pretty
Going
good.
twice. And working with that $5.
2 games apiece now between Liz and Cheryl.
John Melia. John. Where you at, John? John. John, you got yourself for 20, sir? 20. Anybody got John for $30? He's got a bid for 20 right now on himself. Going once, go twice. And he sold it to himself for $20. Good luck to you, sir. Junior Breeden. Junior Breeden. You got yourself for 20, Junior. Anybody want Junior for $30? Got a bid on himself for 20, looking for 30. $20 bid going once. $20 bill going twice. Sold to yourself for $20. Good luck, sir. Jason Stanley. Jason Stanley. Jason. Jason, you got yourself for 20, Jason. Somebody give me 20 on Jason. Going once. Going twice. And 2 of you. Good luck to you. Another strong player. Started a new tour that's very, very successful. We're working together on a couple things and I have some announcements coming out soon. Somebody's starting to bidding on Chris Wilburn at $50. Somebody give me $50 on Chris Wilburn. Let's get this thing going. $50 on Chris Wilburn. Anybody? $50 on Chris Wilburn. We got 50. Chris got 50 on himself. How about 75? $75 bid. How about 100? $75 bid looking for 100. Chris Wilburn. Y'all know he hits him well. $75 looking for 100. We'll do 80. 80 to 90. All right. $80. $90 bid. We need 90. 90 is the bid. Let's go 100. It's going to get you there anywhere, Chris. How about $100? We're looking for 100. Got a $90 bid. Looking for 100. $90 going once. 90 going twice. Sold for $90.
At 410,
Cody Morissette.
might be a good combination.
237 is the bid. 237. Somebody give me $20 on Cody. Cody going once.
I like the high right
Cody
ball.
going twice. And he goes to the field. Good luck to you, Cody.
Oh,
Shane Buchanan. We got about 10 players left, guys. Shane Buchanan. Win shelf for 20, Shane. Shane for 20. Anybody for 30? You got him for 20. Anybody look for a $30 bid on Shane? Shane going once. Going twice. $30 bid. I heard 30 over here. How about 40? Got a $30 bid looking for 40. Where they getting that 30 at? $30 right there. 30 looking for 40. 30 going 40. $40. 30 going once. Going twice. And sold for $30 here. Good luck, Shane. Brandon Shuff is off. Andrew Steffen. Andrew Steffen. Yeah. One shot for 20, Andrew. All right, you won 20. Now, going once, going twice, and to the field. Good luck to you. Tony Montalvo. Tony's been playing good on the big tables and the small tables, doing it all lately. Somebody's starting to bid off on Tony with 20. You got yourself for 20, Tony. Where you at? Where's Tony? Where's Tony at?
nice move from Cheryl.
Bid for 20 on Tony. Somebody give me 30 on Tony. He's been in a cash like 3 out of the last 4 events. $20 is a bid looking for 30. 20 looking
Maybe
for
a
30.
spin from kicking behind with a left-hand ball.
Going twice. Sold for $20. This guy is a Super Billiards Expo 9-ball reigning champion right now against a field almost as big as yours, Larry. I think he played against 3,000 instead of 5,000 people. Danny Mastermaker. Let's start the bid off at $50 on Mastermaker. Wow. Out of 1,000 people, we have the first and second place players here. Danny won. You got second. Chris got third. Let's start Danny off at $50. Somebody start Danny Mastermaker. We got 50 here. Danny, you want yourself for 100? $60. How about 70? We got 70. How about 80? 80 here for David. Looking for 90. We got 90. How about 100? Looking for 100. Somebody give me $100 on Danny Mastermaker. I got 100 over here. 100. Look for 120. 120 here. Let's put it 140. 140. We have 120 looking for 140. We have 140 looking for 160. 160. How about 180? We have 160 looking for 180. 160 looking for 180. 160. Going once. 160. Going twice. Look for 180. Got 180? We got 160. 180. Look for 200. We have a $200 bid. How about 220? $200 on Danny Mastermaker. 200. Look for 220. 200 going once. 200 going twice. 220. And for 240. We got 240. 240. 240 going once. 240 going twice. Sold for $240. What's 220? 220. John Newton. John Newton. Where's John? John, you got yourself for 20? We got John for $30. Got himself for 20. There's for 30. Looking for $30.
Here.
I hear 30. I hear 30. Where's that 30 at?
Here.
George. George has you for 30. You want 40? John, George got you for 30. You want 40? $30. Look for 40. Going once? I got 40 here. I'm looking for 50 now. I got 40. I got 50 here. How about 60? 60.
Shill. I'm a shill.
50.
Stone cold shill.
50 going once. We got 60 here. I heard it first here. How about 70? You got 70 there? 70. How about 80? We're at $70 looking for 80. John Newton. $70 looking for 80. Chris, $70 looking for 80. We're at 70 looking for 80. $70 going once. 70 going twice. Sold for $70.
It's goodbye on him.
Yeah, $70 bid. Another strong pair. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 players left, guys.
Good
Kenny
shot.
Daughtry. Strong player, guys. Let's start bidding off at $30 on Kenny. Kenny, you want yourself for 30. How about 40? $30 looking for 40. Kenny Daughtry, strong player. $30 looking for 40. 30 looking for 40. We're going once. Going twice.
40.
This is a steal at $30.
40.
40, that's why it was a steal. $40 bid, looking for 50. 40, looking for 50. You want yourself for 50? Got 40. $40, looking for 50, going once. 40, going twice. Sue, you want it for 50? You want 50? $50, looking for 60. $50 bid, looking for 60. 50, looking for 60. $50 going once. 50 going twice. Sold to Sue for $50. All right, this youngster was in a Q City tour a few months ago and finished first place in a real large field. Chopped it up about 4:30 in the morning. Fran Swinson, let's start him off at $20. Fran Swinson, $20. He's got 20 on yourself, Fran? $30. Somebody give me $30 on Fran Swinson. We're at 20, looking for 30. 20, looking for 30. $20 going once. 20 going twice. Sold to yourself for 20. Good luck today, man.
Liz Taylor
Lift light.
takes a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, Liz. Liz, you want yourself for 20, sir? Yes? Anybody $30 on Cliff's got himself for 20. Look for 30. 20, look for 30. Going once. Going twice. Sold to yourself for 20. Good luck, sir. And your last player on the list today, if you haven't heard your name, find me quick. Shorty Davis. Shorty Davis. Where's Shorty at? Shorty. I got a $20 bid here on Shorty. Anybody got $30 on Shorty? I got 30 on Shorty. How about 40? They wouldn't say. We got 30. Want 40? $40 on Shorty. How about 50? $50 here. How about 60? Where did I hear 60? $60 right there with your boy. How about $70? Got 60. We got 70 now. How about 80? 70 looking for 80. 70 looking for 80. We have 80. Let's jump it up to $100. Somebody give me $100. I got a $100 bid. How about 120? Got $100 looking for 120. 100 looking for 120. 100 going once. 100 going twice. We got 120 right here. 120 on this last bid. How about 140? Got 120 looking for 140. 120 looking for 140. 120 going once. 140 is the bid now. How about 160? That's the last one. 140, look for 160. 140, look for 160. 140 going once, going twice, and sold for $140. Thanks for being here. Now your free entries are being put into this nice widget bag right here. We're going to have somebody come up and pull a name out. We appreciate all of the people that pre-played. Michelle's going to come out here and pull a name out. This person's going to get their entry fee back, the $100 entry fee.
No hit.
All male and female are
It balled too much pain on it.
And here it goes.
This rack is so ugly it defies description.
We're playing for free today. Luther Pickrell, you just had your name pulled out. Come on up here and get your money back at the counter. Congratulations on your free sign up. We'll have your draw out real quick. Make sure you bring your identification up there when you get your money. 2 federal and 1 more. We're going to get your draw together real quick and we'll be playing shortly.
Yeah. Nice, great crowd today. Great crowd here at Diamond Billiards in Midlothian, Virginia. Back and forth. Cue ball fouls only. Yeah, good shot from Cheryl. That 4 ball is very, very demanding where it sits. It's really, in this case, no woman's land.
RJ Barmona, let's come to the counter and hit the button for the men's draw for us, please. How many times are you going to hit it? Let me know. How many times are you going to hit it?
I might call the, I don't know, she's, might be able to just hit it and stay there. No, double kissed it. That leaves an open chance. That was the puzzle in this one. If Liz can pump this 4 in, she's got good possibly get out. Tough shot, long tough. Beautifully hit. Now she's just going to touch this one in and should fall natural to a nice little angle.
Raymark to the desk and Graham to the desk.
Real easy, just touching this ball. Well, I'm going to spin it back on the inside. But that's on her reach side as a lefty. Both these players are lefties. Yeah, she wasn't built for this shot. She's just going to just cinch it. That leaves something to be desired. Yeah, she had to go with a big stroke from the rail, very difficult. This one.
Danny Master Maker to the tournament desk. Danny to the tournament desk. And Graham, 20.
She's looking at potential scratch angle. Either way, this ball is right on what we'd like to call the 50-yard line. Cue ball can tend to get sunburned in positions like this and seek the shade and go get some copper tone or something. So you have to draw it strong. Good shot. But she hit that actually too good. She thought she was going to come out a little more than that. I actually like her to play to hit the 10. Might get lucky in position. Cheryl proved she could make this ball. This is a good natural angle. It'd be perfect on the 10. Perfect. Let's see if Cheryl can take care of business and tie this match up at 3 apiece. No, she hit this much too hard. Tough shot, she left. Very nice shot from Liz. Liz Taylor 4, Cheryl Pritchard 2.
Yeah, really. I really wanted to see if it would, if I could get it. Stance, the one leg up. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the cue ball found the shade.
Some guy yelled at me one time for doing that. He was like, "There's no need to do that." He was like, "You're just jealous." You see a lot more room.
On table number 6, we have Junior Breeden and Steve Fleming. Breeden and Fleming on 6. On table number 7, Chris Bruner and Mike Glenn. Bruner and Glenn on 7. Table number 8, Graham Swinson, Eric Moore. Swinson and Moore on 8. On number 9, Thomas Rutland and Cliff White. Rutland and White on 9. On table number 10, Matt Raden, Greg Sabins. Raden and Sabins on table 10. Table 11, Andrew Steffen and Jason Anderson. Steffen and Anderson on table 11. On table number 12, Matt Acuri and Danny Mastermaker. Acuri Mastermaker on table 12. On table number 13, Luther Pickrell and Brandon Schuff. Pickrell and Schuff on 13.
Didn't have the right angle.
We have Shane Wolford and Kenny Daughtry. Wolford and Daughtry on 14. And on your TV table following the ladies' match will be Bill Dugan and Jason Trigo. Dugan and Trigo will follow up on 16. Have an 8-7 race. Back your own alternating break. 10 ball does not count on the break. Any close calls, we're going to count. I'm looking up for you. Greg Sabins to the counter. Greg Sabins to the counter.
Wow. What do we do about all that? I think it's just ball.
I think she has a nice angle to come with a high right ball and buy herself
And
straight
whoever
in on the
Scott Haas
side.
come to the counter. Whoever got Scott Haas come to the counter.
A high right, I'd say. Well hit ball. That was a well-struck ball there. Has a correct angle to make this and fade slightly away from the 10. Just like that. Beautiful shot. There's a big rack for Cheryl. She needs to get something going from right about here. This is a hard format when you fall behind in this alternate break. Cheryl pockets a 7 ball on the break shot and has a reasonable enough looking opportunity on the 1 with fair position as a potential payoff for a good shot here. Maybe to the 2 in the same pocket. She can play the bottom right and Go 2 cushions. Well, she's gonna play the bank, and that's not bad either. The cut is pretty severe. I don't think the bank could have good position. And she makes the bank and did carry some good position. Big sequence for Cheryl Pritchard here. That's going to be iffy at best, I'm afraid. She's a little bit on the wrong side of this ball. Oh, she hit that strong. Good shot. She's going to have to just really hit a delicate shot on this 5 ball. I think the angle's too steep. But that's only from my vantage point. I still can't see what the player sees, and for 55 years of playing and over 40 years of teaching pool, I'd say she tries to spin this ball in. She should just hit it real soft if she's going to try that. Maybe. She might have bought herself a cut in the side and a wild cue ball. But the shot in the side carries the risk of the scratch in the side with the cue ball. The 6 going in the right-hand side on your screen, but the cue ball going on the left side on your screen. See if that's true. Oh, she had the corner. Oh, she got bummed. These are tough pockets here. Ball's in there deep too. Tough Diamond Pro tables. Very difficult. This shot's no bargain. This is a lesson in itself, playing balls out of pockets. Caught it much too full. Safety. Might bank to the lower left pocket on your screen. She's going to play the other pocket. Oh, does she hit this ball good? Might be playing the 10 in the same pocket with a lot of bottom left and just real tender spin. Just like that. Beautifully hit ball. She's a good player, folks. Yeah. Funny stance. Big game. That puts Liz on the hill. She's ahead 6 games to 2. Cheryl probably might have to push out here. I don't know if she can hit any piece of that one ball. Oh, she's going to jump. Okay. A good hit, and she locked the 6 and 7 up pretty good. Played the back rail kick. Good effort. Didn't go down, and Cheryl's got the jump cue out again, I think. Called the side pocket. She might make this ball. Yep. I like her playing this and coming behind the 6-7. High right ball. That's what I thought. She missed her mark, though. Hit the ball a little too thin. Good opportunity here. The only troubles is 6 and 7, but they're significantly. And they're tied up. That's an excellent angle. I think she might have bought herself an opportunity. Might be a little straight. It's hard to tell. But she's going to be head right into that 6-7 with a follow ball if she plays it. And settle for this. I don't know. Watch the side pocket where that 8-ball's sitting. Oh. Might be going behind the 9. Looking at a 2-railer with all the high left that exists. She's got to go real close to the corner pocket. More than that, Liz. That's going to go past it. Oh, she made a good hit. No percentage even. I half like her cutting it up the rail into the 8 and calling a 5 on the side. The safest. 6-7 is probably a combination call. She's looking at very, very tough. Plus the 6 sticks to the rail in this spot. Like I said, the 6 sticks to the rail in that spot. Yeah. I like her banking cross corner and sticking. Safety. Cheryl cuts these balls like nobody's business, though. This is a good shot for her. Uh-oh. Looks like she might have to draw this back a little bit. That's a good looking shot. Liz is looking like she's in business. That's a strong, strong shot. To stay down this ball, hit all center diamonds, high left mole a little bit. Center diamond, center diamond. The condemned lady ate a hearty meal. Liz Taylor takes down Miss Cheryl Pritchard in the first match of the day at Diamond Billiards in the Women's State 10-Ball Championships by a score of 7-2. We'll be back momentarily for the first men's match of the day, featuring Jason Trigo and Bill Dugan.